everybody. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time it is for you where you are. It occurs to me now as I start this that I forgot to reset. One of my lights didn't want to wake up this morning, so I gotta turn it off and back on. Hang on. I do like the mood lighting, but... I do like the mood lighting. Let's see. Come on, bud. Oh, it's just the one that likes to drop off the network. You know, we all have a diva in our lives, and mine's a key light. Looks good as is. Yeah, this may end up being the thing. We'll see. Hello, happy Friday. Welcome to the beginning of your weekend. If your weekend begins on the Friday, I hope everything's going well for you so far. I am so layered up. I wanted to wear a t-shirt, free the elbows, as it were. So in service of that, I'm wearing basically snow pants and then a full second wool t-shirt under my first t-shirt. And then we have the hot water bottle, and then I had 5 minutes to choose between drying my hair and putting on makeup, and we went with the hair. So it's drier. We're getting somewhere. I should just get over myself and turn on the heat. And I will soon. We're really getting to that point. I will turn on the heat soon. But it's not yet. Happy Friday, all. Happy Friday. Perfectly spoopy for October. Oh, hang on. She's back. That's the stuff. It is October. It was so gloomy and grim weather-wise this morning. It was dark. It was pouring rain. There were wet seagulls squawking around. It was wild out there this morning. Silver Stitcher, thank you for the 30-month resub. The dog was delighted, though. He was so happy walking this morning because he likes the rain, he likes puddles, he likes to bite bubbles, he likes to prance around the puddles, waiting for raindrops to make bubbles, and then he wants to chomp them. And he had a blast. He had a ball this morning, so that was nice. You need warm beverages. Windy? Supposed to get windy later, but I have already... barring walking my dog later, I've already gone out for the day, so I'm cool to stay in and bundle up and get cozy now, which I'm quite excited about. The moose puddle dance sounds magical. It's so cute. I didn't know if he would continue doing it once he got a little bit older, because it seemed like a bit of a puppy thing, like a what's this, I'm gonna bite it. But he clearly knows that it goes away when he bites it, because he's done this a lot, so I think he's just decided that it's fun and that it's worth doing in and of itself. Decided to finally try healing, made a holy priest, and did 3 normal dungeons last night. Very nice. What do you think? Cave turned on the heat this morning. Cool in Minnesota. It's about 19 Celsius indoors right now, which is usually about where I draw the line. Normally if it drops under 19, that's when I call it. But this room does catch up in heat between the computer. It's not a big room. I've got the computer, I've got myself, and then if my Moosey would come sit with me, then, he would help too, but can't have everything in life. I guess I'll turn this off for the moment. Does he like bubbles, or does he hate them? He's certainly very happy through the whole dance. His tail's going. He's got his happy butt on, if that makes any sense. He's very prancy and bouncy. He's very cute. I was checking, as one does, crafting orders at the top of the morning. Anything good to do here? This is a good one to do, actually, if I'm gonna stay on my priest for a bit, because when I make even a work order flask, I get a free one. I also could just drink it and then it'll be a buff. I get a free one. I need, looks like some mats here. Which ones do I specifically want to get? I want to get the Orbinid and the Spear, okay. I think I'm gonna love it. Just a lot to get used to from only ever being DPS. Spent probably 4 to 5 hours redoing my UI and keybinds. Holy moly. Time for a mouse with more buttons. I do like those. I am a big fan. Blessing Blossom. I'm also a huge fan of egregious amounts of modifiers. I love setting up all my keybinds and then doing them all again with an alt key and then doing them all again with a shift key. Other order. Shift first, then alt. But I like that a lot. Because those are keybinds that you already know how to hit, and assuming you can hit them with your pinky finger free, that basically triples the amount of things you can do. I don't put, rotational stuff on those, but I definitely, for things like power infusion, that's only every 2 minutes, or Holy Word Salvo, which is only every 12 minutes or a little less than that. But, you know, once or twice a fight, I can hit like a wonky keybind. Did I get him? What do you mean I have insufficient reagents? It's because I bought Blessing Blossom when I meant to buy Orbinid. That's what's happened there. Oh, hello, everybody. Watch out, Moose. Katie's gonna get up here. And then if you want to... I know. He's just sniffing you, though. He doesn't mean any harm. What else? I wanted Orbinid, I believe. Stretch out the back. Oh, is he gonna? Oh, he's gonna. Oh, I'm so happy. It's pretty easy to make me happy, and that'll do it. He wants to sit in here with me. I'm special. Gotta find a class to enjoy. Think I have sunken cost mindset on my druid. Recently got back to playing WoW. Wondering what your thoughts are on the story so far. From what I've seen, it seems interesting, but I'm a bit cautious after Shadowlands. So I'm not a great resource on this, because I'm kind of a story skipper. I've never really been a story-focused player. I'm starting to read a little bit more. I read like 5 side quests yesterday, and I'm very proud of myself. But by all accounts, from everything I've heard from people that do engage with the story, people have been enjoying it in The War Within so far, and they're excited to see where it progresses as we continue through this expansion and into the next 2 in the World Soul Saga. Early reports are good, if that's anything to go by. So, where's my free one? I thought I was gonna get a fleeting... Maybe it's a chance to get a free one. Maybe it's not a guarantee. Oh, Kitty, you're so cute. She's headbutting my hand over here. Hi, honey. Shall we do 12 Orbinid for 10? Yeah, it's worth it, I think. Yeah, I have mail from having just done that work order now. I'll get more in a sec. 12 Orbinid? Let's do 12 silver Orbinid.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Needs to be at least 2 centuries old. Loving Moose Kid. It's happening. She's doing it. Trying out different add-ons, moving things, playing and going, oh, don't like that, move it here. People like it if your Alliance Horde players are not enthused at the end when the awards show. I see. Is that a puppy cam? Yeah. That's my baby. I mean, this is also my baby. I have 2 babies. This is little Boo Boo and that's big Boo Boo. I'm obsessed. His name is Moose, if anyone wanted to call him anything other than Boo Boo. I think people might be thinking his name is Moosey because that's literally all I call him, but technically Moose is his correct name, you know, at the vet. Before I go into Mr. Moosey Moo. Woo! Did I get my Orbinid? I think I did. T&E had a video about how heavily Alliance the story is so far. I see. I see. Maybe it's easy for me to be dismissive of it because I'm Alliance or because I'm not a big story person, but nope, that's the end of my thoughts. I guess it sucks if that's something that's bothering you. It's unfortunate for someone to feel badly because of that. I don't think every expansion is going to have a perfectly balanced representation of different factions' characters. And I do think that the concept of unfairness between the factions in terms of representation or balance or whatever it is going to be an ever-present source of discussion and engagement in the community. Now you need a pet moose named Dog. Cindy Drew, thank you very much for the streak. You're here for 10 days straight. Also Mage Belden, same thing. Story's best it's been in years, even better than Dragonflame. So I did my alchemy work orders. That was good. I just barely managed to scrape enough alchemy concentration to make a golden flask cauldron for raid last night. I had to buy a concentration thing. I forget what it was called, but there's an item that makes you use 10% less concentration when concentrating, and I had to buy another thing that gave me like a plus 20 skill to crafting in order to be able to actually do it before raid, because I only had like 450 concentration, and it takes just buckets of it to do the flask cauldron, so we did make it though. Crafting orders, that's what I'm at. 2 gleeful glamours, don't mind if I do. What do you want? I actually could just do these. Why don't I shatter something for once in my life? Why don't I actually remember to just kind of press this button first? Maybe I'll be able to steal a shard or something here. Hey, Hazel and Chatters, hello! I hope you're having a lovely day so far. I'm doing okay. I'm doing not too bad. I had like a really comfy, low responsibility day yesterday, and it conversely didn't feel very good. And then today I've done more things already than I did basically all of yesterday, except for raid. And I already feel better. It's crazy. It's weird. I don't like it. It's a paradox. It don't make no sense. TGIF. Oh, hi, Whip Wap. I hope you're doing well. Did I get any? Oh, yeah, I did. I managed to scam them out of 5. No. That was the consortium payout. I was going to say, I scammed them out of Stormcharged Leather. Wait, that wasn't part of the thing. I almost have enough to get back to making my, whatchamacallit, to get back to making my road. Get anything cool in raid? We were just progressing last night. We started the night progressing on Queen Ansurek on Heroic, and we finished the night still progressing on Queen Ansurek on Heroic. We did progress it a little bit. We started out just being able to pull the first phase, and we made it through the transition up onto the secondary platforms, but we did not make it onto the final platform, so that'll hopefully be like a next week kind of thing. We'll see. It's definitely getting cleaner. Phase 1 is getting cleaner. Somebody said, and I don't know if it's true, but I'm choosing to believe that it's true, that Phase 1 is the hardest part of Heroic Ansurek, so if we can really get that down, then we will be in good shape. I'm hoping that's the case. We'll find out. We didn't pull it for 3 hours straight. We did end raid a little bit early so people didn't get discouraged because we didn't even have our full team there. We were missing a couple people that were in like kind of key roles. So we'll see how it goes, especially with like another week of practice and gear, but it was looking better. So always nice to see some progress. I always struggle on raid progress nights keeping focus. I did better than I did the night before. I was terrible the night before, but it was still only kind of sort of all right. I get antsy, I guess. Let's do 23 gold for that. Figured it'd be phase 3. Why is it difficult to focus? That's a great question. Is it possible to get the Brutosaurus mount nowadays, or is it truly gone? So it is possible. Probable is another thing. It's an item that has a chance to spawn on the black market auction house, and then you would be bidding against other players for it. And because it's such a highly demanded item, I'm assuming, I haven't kept track because I have one, but I'm assuming it goes for basically gold cap pretty quickly every time, especially now that people can move their gold really easily cross-server with the Warbank. People could keep an eye on the BMAs of all the realms and then just kind of try to snipe it when it pops up in one realm. So it is possible to get. People do still get them sometimes, but it doesn't spawn very often. It would go for, what is it, like 10 million gold at least? And it would go probably almost instantly. Is my guess. I don't know. I want today, there's 2 things that I kind of want to do. I want to start out doing some delves on my hunter just to A, make sure that she has a vault, and B, kind of do the weeklies, and then thirdly, to hang out with Flabby because I want to. Also, look at this pet. It's great. My priest could also probably use some delves, but I figure I'll start it on the hunter just in case I burn out on delves. The other thing that I wanted to do was side quests in Oshkahet, because that's the last zone that I need for my lore master. And I was starting to enjoy poking through them in Hellafall yesterday, so maybe it would be nice to do a little bit more. I don't raid routinely legitimately because I have a hard time sitting still for 3 hours, which is why Mythic Plus is much better suited for me. Do you think gold cap needs to be increased, or is 10 mil still reasonable? There's a spicy question. I think that it is almost time for them to increase gold cap, but I don't think that's going to be I think there will be people that are unhappy when it's raised because of it basically raising the price of gold capped BMA items. That pet is amazing! I've named him Flurm. I love these things. There's a ton of colors of them. This one is mine. Let me see. Philodin? No, Philodin's not online. So I have on my hunter, not that I'm really too super worried about it. There's got to be a couple of quests for delves. There's the Kazlagar research quest. I've read that you can cheese this and actually do it repeatedly. I'm not going to try and do that. I'm just going to try and do it the one time would be good. And then 5 delves for call to delves. Keys wise, she has 5 keys, so that actually, well, she can't even do 5 bountiful delves today, but she could maybe do 4. What do you want? Something Zekir. I like how the quest was to discover more about him, and then the action was just to ask. Ujai mentioned that Zephyr is a great way to fill vault slots. The easier difficulty counts as a tier 8. I did that delve 8 times yesterday. Zephyr, I'm not sure what that is. Blitz is amazing, getting the elite set for the first time. Nice! The cap was because of system limitations and not being able to compute numbers, but the effect on the economy would certainly be interesting. Bar for Vicious Mounts is account-wide, yes. You won't be able to start filling up the saddle bar until you get the first one, but yeah, it's all shared. You won't be progressing until you have that 1k rating on each character, so the bar won't move for a little bit until you get to the 1k rating, but once you're there, you're good.
Don't do anything I won't do.
The one boss delve in the spider zone that I forgot to spell, Zekfir, that one. Oh, okay. Did get up to 8%. It's possible that they changed it, and it's also possible that it's working kind of wonky. I haven't done a lick of it this season, so you'd know more than me. That's great that you got some progress, though. Any progress is good. Play 4. Have I looked at the Vicious Mount for this season? Have I decided? I mean, I think I've kind of sort of passively decided that I'm not going to worry about it, but if it's really cool. Vicious... Is it this? Oh, it's a sky flare. Why is it vibrating so much? Is it just my Mog? That's kind of uncomfortable. I don't know about that one. That is very okay. Not my favorite. It's winter. Surprised it isn't a vicious... A vicious mole would have been cool, but it wouldn't have flown. Unless we just like tack some little butterfly wings on it. Okay, so I'm going to give Phil lead because I'm pretty sure his Bran is better than mine, and I'm going to call Flabby. Hello? Oh, I have Push Attack on from Raid still. One moment. There we go. Hello? Are you there? Testing 1, 2. We're not getting anything from you yet. I'll give you a minute to sort it out. We should get a Vicious Mud Skipper. A few more seasons to go. Yeah, maybe. They do like to mix up the Vicious Mount model a lot, which is nice, especially compared to the Keystone Master model, which usually stays the same for the whole season. I guess I should probably just nip off to wherever the Bountiful Delve is in this zone.
Do you have any keys?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I have 5 keys. I could always use more, if you want to do a key granting activity. Your mic's also queuing up a little sporadically, I think. Find 8 delves easier in my BM Hunter solo than with my partner because the mob health is higher, so it takes longer. Watch her get Flabby's voicemail. Where should we start? Kriegwald's Rest, or did you want to get some keys first?
I'm good to do them without keys if you want.
No, we can get some keys first.
Nope, we have to do it without keys.
But I have keys.
You do?
I do have keys. Do you have keys?
Yes, I have 1 key.
Oh, well, let's get more keys. Let's do the locked quest from this zone. We can do a couple of world quests to open it up. I'm not in any big hurry or anything. Let's go fix the flow of magic. It'll be 800 gold we get to keep.
Oh, magic.
Yeah. You're really... I'm going to turn you up in Discord, I think. I think also maybe I need to put my other earphone in. I think I'm trying to listen out of one cheap earbud and it's just not going well.
What happened to the other one?
Oh, I mean, I can put it in. I just usually only wear one when I'm streaming. But I did lose one for my other set because they're small things and I can't be trusted. Oh, I can herb on this character. That's right. That's fun. Alright, we're fixing the flow of magic. I don't really know how. I'm a hunter. They asked the wrong person. Oh, it's this thing. So what did you think of Heroic Queen Ansarek?
I thought it was okay. It was just a lot of oh my gosh. A lot of running around. I felt like it did a lot of damage to the tanks.
It was absolutely flattening the tanks. And it is a good point that was pointed out that our raid comp and the healers that we were running, we just didn't really have externals necessarily. Or we didn't have a lot of them, and we weren't really able to set up like a clean rotation of them. So it was kind of going sort of okay. We were getting through it, but I don't know. I feel like most of the times that we lost a tank, it's because I was like running around like a chicken trying not to get hit by something, and then I looked up from my own feet and I'm like, oh no, they're dead.
Oh no.
Bones. So we can do, oh, this is an easy one too. The picking flowers for the rams. That'll definitely be at, I'm definitely not herbing.
You're definitely not herbing?
Or mining.
Oh my god.
This is the problem. If you go anywhere with my hunter, I'm never going to show up. It's just like, you know, they're sitting on the ground. They're free. They're free.
What'd you get to keep?
Yeah. I didn't even use a true sight file, so these are just like the basic ones that are up for anybody.
For anybody.
Yeah. Hi, Hazel. Hi, folks. Hi, Nordenheim. I hope you're having a lovely Friday so far. People in my city have started putting up their Halloween decorations, and I'm waiting for something to scare my dog, because something usually does.
What does your dog normally get scared by?
Historically, ghosts and Olaf from Frozen.
Olaf?
Yeah, somebody put up, I think it wasn't Halloween, it was Christmas. Somebody had like an Olaf standee thing in their yard, and Moose like would not move, and he was like barking at it, which is weird. He never barks. But he did not trust Olaf for some reason. Which may be fitting with the pop culture take. A lot of people think he's kind of cringe or whatever, but I actually like Olaf. So I was like, Moose, come on, man. Josh Gad is doing his best. Moose does not like warm hugs, noted. Mine was scared by Santa on a bike. Mine got scared by some too recently. Never heard of that before. I think it's just like when they're a size or a shape that like reminds them of a dog or an animal that they're like instinctually concerned about. Is usually the thing, but it's just funny because it always, I don't know, it doesn't look like it to me. But I'm not a dog.
Have dogs been historically against snowmen?
Yes. I guess so. I actually had to stop Moose from murdering a couple of snowmen, but not out of fear. He just wanted to dig and play in the snow. So he thinks a snowman is like a big pile of snow. But if let loose, he would not only knock the whole thing over, but he would also like steal the arms, because he'd be like, oh hey, somebody left a stick for me. And he would just like de-limb the poor thing and then make a giant pile. I'm sure he could really make some children cry if he meant to. You want to do that one?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it. Flabby, what's your stance on Halloween?
Turn off the lights so that the kids don't come by.
Yeah, me too. Just saying, if they really wanted candy, they would buy it for themselves.
Oh my gosh.
Just get a job, you know? That's what people always told me to do when I was a kid. Who would we be if we couldn't pass on ruined childhoods all the way down? Why are you homeless? Just buy a house. But yeah, I like looking at everybody else's decorations. I also enjoy that in the Christmas time as well. I like seeing people's lights displays and everything.
Mm.
But I don't actually put anything up myself. I mean, I'm in an apartment. It's kind of hard. It's not really a lot of space. I guess I could bedazzle the balcony. But then, you know, somebody might want candy. The millennial in me doesn't allow me to answer the front door for anyone. It's okay. I'm not expecting you. You don't have an appointment. Sorry, kids. Should have been on the calendar. Tradition to drive around, look at houses during Christmas. Sometimes we would do, not necessarily with like my main parents, but sometimes when visiting other branches of family, there would be like the Christmas walk where you would like drive to a nice neighborhood and then walk around and like look at all the lights displays. Like the paper would publicize like where the neighbors had gotten really jealous of each other and gone way too far, so that people could like walk around and see it. And we would do that. Oh, there's a rare up here.
Closer to understanding the Titan's plans.
The go-to for people who dislike the holidays to give out toothbrushes. I would actually take free toothbrushes. I go through them because I brush my teeth a lot. Makes my mouth feel nice.
Are you ready for the special assignment?
Yeah, let's go do it. Do you think we can 2-man it?
Yeah.
Okay. Smooth teeth are the best. So many WoW streamers are playing Throne and Liberty. Have you checked it out, and what are your thoughts? I have not checked it out. My stance usually with a new MMO is congratulations on releasing your game. If it is still thriving in 5 years, I will take a look. And that policy has saved me a lot of time. I'm not saying I'll never check out new games, but nothing about this one has really grabbed my attention. Yeah. I don't even know anything distinctive about it that's like a selling point for it. It must have something. They usually do. But there's just so many things I want to do in WoW. I like WoW. I'm not looking for the next WoW. Are Fridays becoming Flabby Fridays? Did I do stuff with you last Friday?
Well, no.
I don't know either. That sounds possible. Does this area make you feel like Flabby?
Flabby.
Something it probably has right now, enough money to get sponsored streams? Possibly. I'm sure some people would play it without being sponsored just because either they're excited to check it out or because other people are playing it, and if there's interest from the public in watching it, then that's a good enough reason for anybody to turn it on stream. But I don't always do what's good for me. It's my toxic trait. Well, now it's Flabby Friday. What happens next Friday if Flabby's, like, busy or something?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. Ask you where you got your life from. Go to the life store, get a life. Things to do on a Friday? Gosh. Stream canceled. Need an interim Flabby. I don't know. It's hard to replace Flabby.
Thanks for your assistance. With your help, we
I
can
got a
calm
fault
them
slot.
down and guide them back to their honey-making duties.
And a gun. Oh, actually, I needed that. I'm using a 1 of 8 Explorer weapon, so a veteran gun's actually pretty sick.
Oh my
Nice.
gosh. How'd you get so far away?
Questionable decision making. Should we Kriegvald's Rest while we're up here?
Sure.
And we can get more keys too. Flabby Free Friday. Flabby Flatterday. Million rogues and hunters in arena right now. I feel like there's always going to be rogues in arena. I couldn't speak to hunters though. Here Halloween is the adults sitting in the front of the yard tailgating around a fire pit. There's a bowl of candy out for the kids to help themselves. That sounds like fun. I'll be there in a bit. My bird was tired. And then I got into trouble. So Phil has decent item level, right? Your demon hunter? Compared to me.
He is okay. Yeah, no. I think he's 605 or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, we're doing 8s?
Mhm.
Yeah, the music is pretty. I was just thinking that.
Grab one of those enchanted candles to
Have I
stay
never
safe
done
from
Craigwell's
these
Trust?
shadows.
My goodness. I must have done it.
The candle gets weaker when you move. Watch your steps.
Philip Wizard. Oh man, I haven't thought about Phil Wizard since the Olympics. I hope he's doing good. I hope he's out there breaking and dancing. You're very fast with that candle.
Get out of the way! Elves are coming.
Do you have any things you particularly like about fall? You know how people get excited about like pumpkin stuff or...
Colors of the trees.
Yeah, that's a good one. There's some really big trees that put on really pretty colors around here, and they make an absolute mess in the streets, but it's not my problem. I just get to look at it. It's great. Did Flurm die? Flurm died. You were so fast! I don't know if I trust you with the candle. Are we going in on this?
Sure. No.
We have to kill all of them basically anyway, right?
Yeah, a good portion of them.
I don't think TH is a good candle. I mean, I'm no good either. I'm hesitant to pick it up. Here it's nonstop raining. It's raining pretty good today, but it only just started, so I can't complain about it yet. Plus, I got good rain gear. I wore my boots.
What are your rain layers?
It depends on how cold it is and whether or not there's wind, but the important thing is having the shell on the top because that'll deal with rain and wind, and then it's just a question of how warm do you need to be underneath it as to how many layers you stack up in the meantime. I'm taking this. Well, now we both have a candle. I take candle. No candle for you? But yeah, when it gets really cold, I start walking around like the Michelin Man. Because I've got so many layers on that my limbs don't really bend very well anymore. So I'm just stumping along. And it's nice because I'm nice and toasty warm. But it's annoying because it takes me like 10 minutes to put them on or take them off after a walk. And when you're just trying to take the dog out to do his business, it's like, oh man. Be there in a bit. Hold on, Moo, you know. Just squeeze, it'll be fine. We get them all in here?
Yep.
Oh, good. I never really intended for my hunter to be like my main alt. It just sort of happened this way.
Or you've always liked hunters, yeah?
I do, yeah. It's funny to me that I can't stick with one hunter. Like, it's a new hunter every time. It's just too much fun to start them. This one's nice, though. Maybe I'll stick with this one. Plus, how could I betray Flurm, you know?
What is Flurm from?
Ringing Deeps, I think? I think he's just like a random mud skipper. I don't think he's a special one or anything.
Oh, I meant like the name.
Oh. It's a word.
Yeah?
Yeah. It describes the mood that you have when you don't wanna. You're feeling Flurm.
Yeah. Of course it's a word.
Yeah.
Problem?
Problem? What about your hunter that's just you but in-game? Yeah, she's around. That was a cute one too. I don't know what happened with her. She wasn't a night elf. They didn't have a hairstyle that closely enough matched my evolving mop. Sometimes I want to move to someplace like Canada, but I'm from warm Brazil. I'm not sure I would survive. Canada's a big place. There's a lot of different climate patterns going on. Most of them get kind of cold and wet for part of the year. When I'm complaining, I want to be clear. I am so spoiled. I live in the most tropical part of Canada. I live in Victoria, BC. This is the Hawaii of Canada. It gets like, I don't know, it's like Washington cold. It's not a big deal. It's just, I'm spoiled. Yeah, most of Canada gets a more legit winter than this. Right here, I'm so close to the water that it will not snow every winter. It will snow some of them, and a couple winters ago we got like a lot of snow that really shut down the city, and that was kind of fun. It was we had like an Arctic outflow event that made the whole place feel like the tundra. Moose was maybe it might have been the year before Moose, actually.
I was gonna say Moose wasn't born then, yeah.
Yeah. But Moose definitely did see some snow, because I remember him digging in snow piles. Moss grows on trees. Moss does grow on trees. Moss grows in lots of places. I want to put a raid marker on you so I can keep track of where you've gone. There we go. But yeah, I think for me fall, it's like the colors of the trees. Sweaters for sure. I'm a sucker for warm clothes.
What about PSLs?
I used to really like them. I've kind of gone off the... I like the idea of them, but actually drinking them kind of doesn't really work for me anymore. I had a regular latte this morning. It was nice. I made it at home. I had it out of my enormous latte mug. That's right. Thank you for the 6-month reset. Love being curled up in a hoodie. I have an irrational desire for pullover sweaters, which is stupid because I have lots of pullover sweaters. There's nothing that another one is going to do for me that is not already accomplished by the variety that I own. But they're cute. They're cute and they're warm and it's fall. That's the reason. But they're also bulky, which means that if there's any clothes that are just going to stock up in your closet and make it hard to close your drawers, it's those. Also saw eggnog in the grocery store. In October? My goodness.
Good grief.
Good grief. Oh, I need to take a trip right there. Bye.
Alright guys, let's be honest. After this, she's never playing this hunter ever again. Gonna be another hunter, maybe a warrior. She's like, she has to play a mage, right? At one point or another.
Uh-huh.
On top of another 3. Oh, you're back.
I have wireless headphones. Joe, do you have a response? I also like making warriors. I never play them for very long at endgame, but they're fun to level. I feel like any race looks good as a warrior. But not every race looks good as a mage. I said it. I won't say which, because I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings about their main that they've had for 15 years. Lucy, leave it. Hey, out of it. Leave it.
What is he plundering?
The litter box, which there's
Ooh.
nothing in there for. Hazel, are you an achievement farmer? Not really. We're are we going? I get achievements sometimes in pursuit of other things, like if the achievement's going to give me like a cool mog or a pet or a mount or something or a title. But for their own sake, only if they like seem fun and I happen across them for some reason. More Funkins, Grandpa. It's been years since I made. Flabby convinced her to try Pally again.
Ooh. I mean, you could get all this new mug for Anthus.
Paladins are just nice people. They don't need me bringing them down. I've got too much darkness in my heart to be a paladin.
What if you went like Archon Paladin, you know?
Is that a thing?
No, but it should be.
Alright, well the paladins that I know are nice people. Sorry about your friends. I'm a paladin. I'm not nice. Our pally tank in our raid always like freedoms me for their roots and stuff. And that's after I forgot his name. If that's not saintly behavior, I don't know what is. Whose classes are the rudest players? How to get cancelled in 10 minutes or less. Also, no, I can't say it. But we're all thinking the same thing, right?
Yeah. It's definitely gotta be holy priests. You guys have no idea. If only she'd stream on After Dark, then you'd know.
It's true. Tell-all book coming soon. Are you gonna write the expose? Life is a WoW character selection screen. You can always choose to not play. Not true, actually. You gotta do something. We're not logging out, we're logging into life.
Oh my gosh.
I need somebody who's rage quitting a dungeon to say that. I'm not logging out. They're like leaving a key. I'm logging in to life.
Also, baby's crying. Gotta go.
Yeah. Real Hazel getting salty to everyone standing and stuff, holding back heals. I don't do that anymore. I used to for sure. In my early to mid 20s, that was like half the point of being a healer was just to exercise spite. But it doesn't do you any good, and it doesn't help your group. I'd like to think I've outgrown that. If I'm holding back heals, it's not spite; it's just incompetence. I'm just falling asleep at the wheel. That happens more than I'd like to admit. I'm just reading a blog post on my other monitor. What? Yeah, huh? External? Okay. I have those. We all have that face. It usually comes shortly after somebody doesn't take you seriously as a healer, and then you go, well, we'll see about that, and then, you know, it's a while before we all recover as people.
Watch your steps.
You don't meet tanks anymore, you get so tilted at you stop healing them until they use their defensives better. Yeah. I don't pug that much though, and when I do pug, it's not really continuous dungeons with one person, it would be just the one dungeon. And I'll just kind of muddle through it as best as I can. Sometimes you need to let DPS die when they do.
You know what? I'll say it.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes it's better to let raiders die so that they don't get certain mechanics.
That is not what I thought you were gonna say. Oh my gosh. Honestly, every time we've killed Ovanex, it's been because I didn't get picked for an egg. What else? I'm actually really bad at dropping the dropping the froth pools on Ansurek as well, especially if I have to drop the melee pool. I'm like, I'm not a melee. I don't know where you guys want to stand. Here? No? Okay, sorry. Whatever. No lies detected. Yeah, the biggest thing people mistake about Flabby is they think that he's really, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Well, because, you know, because you don't smack talk someone in front of them.
Oh, never.
Yeah.
Never. Only from the safety of, you know, like, the bushes.
Yeah. The bushes and a brown paper bag around a mysterious bottle.
Oh, man.
You think Flabby's your friend.
And then the gates open and you see him on the other side.
Is this why we don't have raid streams? Hazel's the one Carbon lets die. Nah. I'm healing. You can't let me die. If I die, it's my own fault. I'll funnel myself cooldowns all day long. You'll see a little gnome run past you with Guardian Spirit Wings to be like, what's that about? Don't worry about it. I needed them. Play your own character. Alert. We have a moose croissant. Oh, he's sleepy. Do you have my stream up?
I do.
Do you see my dog?
He's like a cinnamon roll.
Yeah. I feel like fall is his perfect season because his colors like say like cinnamon pumpkin latte cookie to me.
Yeah.
He's a pumpkin spice moose. I suppose I had to put that on.
Why do they always give me hats?
How often does he sleep like a cat? Sometimes. Be honest, do you ever life grip the tank to annoy them? No. We've been over this. I don't have time to be griefing people with life grip. I only grief people with life grip when I meant well. Now I want a pumpkin coffee real bad. How does one grind rep in grinding world quests? World quests, side quests, a contract if you're feeling really aggressive about it. Doing your weeklies and choosing that rep for your weekly gains. And making sure you do the weekly event that's associated with that rep. But after that, you're kind of out. There's not a lot you can do to like actually. There's no turn-ins this expansion, thank goodness. We're not carrying around centaur trophies or whatever. Delves and weeklies give a big rep. Oh yeah, rares, that's right. Forgot about rares. Zone rares will do it too.
Where are we off to?
That's a great question. Probably Ringing Deeps, right?
Yep.
Oh, do you want to do the world boss? Have you done it?
I have not done the world boss.
Let's do the world boss.
I'll give you lead to sign us up.
What, you mean we can't two-man it? I heard somewhere that you can hide warband completed quests, and I would like to do that. But
Yeah. Where is it? If you hit your map, on the top right corner of your map, there's like a map filter.
mm-hmm.
And then you bring that drop down and it's warband completed quests.
Oh, okay, that does help. But they'll still show up when I go like next to them, right?
I think so. They're just like grayed out. They look like low level quests.
Okay. Well, that'll work actually. I'm happy with that. Make yourself. Thank you for the 30-month resub. Appreciate it. I can tell which zones I do delves in more by my rep.
The Isle, but this one's programming has
I got
been
Assembly of the
damaged.
Deeps rep from
It
something.
will not
Was that from that?
distinguish between friend and foe.
From opening up the chest. With the
But
key.
it was in the Isle of Dorn. Does it not
Yeah,
match?
it It has a random chance to give you like one of the reputations, but I'm pretty sure you can only get it once a week.
It will not distinguish between friend and
Oh,
foe.
Liz, are you stuck in here? Hang on. Are you trapped? I'm sorry, baby. I think I might need to move all of my plushies to the top, like, 2 layers of my shelf. Because when Moose pouts, he goes shopping. And he hasn't, like, chewed holes in any of them, because I think he knows on some level that he's not actually allowed to have those. But he'll take them off the shelf and he'll, like, mouth them until they're really soggy. And then they look all scruffy looking. You like pierogies? I do like pierogies. Pierogies are delicious. I don't think I've ever made them myself though. I've only ever bought like the frozen pierogies. Item in the world, go to options, interface, scroll down to quests. Haha. That's nice. I've only recently discovered them. They're good. Pierogies are great because there's kind of a whole spectrum of them, depending on how fancy you want to be. It's like anything, it's like with pasta. You can make pasta very fancy and like, I almost call it high tech. You could make it very like, bland, with beautiful garnishes and lovely dressings and stuff. Or you could just have like a bunch of noodles with like a sauce or like olive oil and garlic or something and then just eat them. Pierogies are kind of the same way. You can make them fancy or you can just make them food. Every culture has some form of dumpling and they're all great. What's the finest form of dumpling? I don't think if you're talking, it's not coming through Discord.
Hello?
Hello, there you are.
Oh, I was gonna ask you that.
Best dumpling?
Yeah.
I like steamed dumplings, like the Taiwanese style vegetarian to vegan ones.
Mm-hmm.
Those are really good with the mushrooms and the cabbage. I haven't had a good steamed bun in a while. I could make them. I have a steamer.
Are they hard to make?
No, I mean if you want to fill them, then you would be making the fillings and like filling them. It would be a little finicky, but not hard necessarily. And I don't think you have to fill them. I think you can just make steam buns and then just have them be buns. Also, have we been fighting this world boss for like half an hour?
Yeah, but that's because they wanted to go with 6 people, and the dude was like, "But we have 2 healers," as if that meant anything.
I have to make my own gluten-free ones. I'm so tired. Don't have that energy. That's fair. Eaten way too many noodles recently. Steamed pork buns, samosas. Oh, I love samosas.
Gracefully executed as
You got anything?
always. I will
Samosas
see
are a
this
must
unit
get if
can
I'm
be
getting into
repaired.
United.
No sense in wasting a good
Let me get this,
tool, is
right.
there?
Where are you?
Emperor Pit Fang. I guess he must be in the pit.
Oh, I left the group, by the way.
Okay. This may all be for nothing, because I may phase. Also, don't worry about it.
Forget about it.
Slash it. I don't know why this hunter's not in guild.
Do you want it in guild?
Not really.
Alright. That was kind of weird.
Sometimes you just want to pick flowers and not do keys, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I'm an adult. I can say no. But like, I'm gonna feel bad for the next like 8 hours if I say no. I don't know why I thought I could survive this drop. There you go. Set up camp there and entertain people with tricks and toys to get enough to down him. Oh, is he like a lot of health? No, he's like 5 mil. Oh, a scene. I did miss the water. You have dim sum offered on the island. I'm sure there must be dim sum here. We've got Canada's oldest Chinatown. You can tell because everywhere around it they say Canada's oldest Chinatown. It's on signs and everything. I'm sure there's got to be a good dim sum place. robot. What big robot? I gotta get out of this hole. I guess I can just hearth, actually, because we're gonna go down to the Ringing Deeps anyway, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I hope you didn't have anything to do in a hurry.
Oh no, not me.
But my level's going up already. I got that weapon, and then I got a trinket upgrade. It's kind of nice. Suppose we can take the core way down. I'm actually so happy about hiding warband completed quest. That makes it so much nicer. I can just do everything once, and then it'll never bother me again.
Hmm.
Have you done Lore Master for War Within?
Me?
You?
Me? Lore
You.
Master? Oh, excuse me?
Oh, do you want the key here as well?
Yeah, sure. No, I don't think I have Lore Master.
From doing like the Sojourner achievements and like the questing achievements.
Oh, probably, yeah. I think you just get that by default, yeah?
Like you get it by default if you do all of the quests or the questing
It's just like those mounts, you know, that you say like they're like rare drops, but like doesn't everybody just get them?
So do you need to do a bunch of road quests to unlock the thing?
2.
Okay. Let's do these. Let's do the lava construct over here. It's pretty easy. I don't know if it hides world quests. I would assume not.
Another outbreak.
I think it just hides one-time quests that you've done.
Time to stand up.
Because world quests are
Shut
eminently
this
repeatable. You get most achievements by default when you do the thing the achievement asks for. Where's the thingy? Is it up there?
In the computer.
Oh, there it is. One.
Now
It's
that the
dead.
dust has settled,
That's an easy one.
we can all move on to our next agenda. Expressing gratitude.
Unless we just knock out the pet battle real quick, right? Right?
Yeah, real quick.
There's a dragon race behind it as well.
Oh, my pets are dead. Hold on.
You don't actually have to do the pet battle. I was just giving you a hard time. But I'm doing it because it's 20 polished pet charms I get to keep. More importantly, 50 rep. True. What's my life gonna come to when I finish all of the War Within reps? Then what? Actually, then I'm gonna need like 300,000 resonance crystals to buy all of this stuff. That's what.
Do you think your dog needs smaller beds?
Smaller beds?
Yeah, he's only taking up like half that.
I know, it sure looks like it, right? He can totally take up the whole thing. I've seen him do it. He just likes curling up sometimes. He's leaving room for the cat. The buzz cut that she got in her tummy at the vet is starting to grow back in, and it's all like fuzzy. I don't think she likes it. She like starts to groom it and then goes blah. Doesn't feel right. What did they do to my fur?
Oh yeah. I'm a master pet battler.
Yeah. It's going well.
Oh yeah, I just beat it. So now we do the box quest?
Yeah. I was just getting dirt piles. A 9 of 10 globs of wax, you know. Anyone get the feeling that Bran is scamming us in the delves? I see the huge pile of gold and he gives me like 50. But he found a bit of gold. Oh, hang on, dirt. There's so many of these. I'm gonna turn this in real quick.
Same. I'm 10 out of 10 wax.
Can I see... I mean, I guess I could check it out in my journal, but... the Awakening the Machine mount?
Yeah, sure.
You know, the one that everybody definitely gets.
I mean, yeah, I got it on my Demon Hunter's first try.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Coming outside. Man, that is cool.
Well-
See, your guy looks like he might actually be driving it. My gnome sits in it like a ball in a lottery spinner. I'll have to try for that later today. Let's go do that world quest. Awakened Elementals. Cursed gold, like the Cave of Wonders. Gonna need that horseshoe that Flabby is hiding somewhere. Yeah, where is your luck from? How do you get so lucky?
We've got hostiles.
I
We
mean,
need to step
it's all the
up and
critters, you
engage
know?
them. We want to preserve this place.
Got the Mecha from Awakening the Machine and the links from the Hallowfall quest on the first day. Holy smokes. Yeah, let it work recipe, cooking recipe. Got polymorph moss sheep. It made me more happy than any vault items. I didn't even know there was a polymorph moss sheep. That's phenomenal. That's excellent. I love the moss sheep so much. That almost makes me want to make a mage. Wait, what?
Hmm?
I don't think I've seen this one before.
We're defending them.
Oh no, I did see this because I didn't defend it very well last time. I couldn't kill them fast enough. They were stealing all my treasure. You get it in a hidden room where Millhouse is losing strip Hearthstone to Valera. Okie dokie. I believe you. That's gonna take something really cute to pull me away from Polymorph Duck. Maybe if they brought back the penguin one day. I feel like the penguin's such a flex. I love my duck morph too. Still upset we didn't get a duck mount in Dragonflight.
I got 11 globs.
That was a lot of wax, actually. That's nice. Do we get a lot of gold for the weekly chest? Is it like 1,000 from each?
Maybe.
Could use more gold.
Task complete.
We did it.
You've made
Nice.
this place safer.
Yeah, 1,100 gold.
For the waterworks.
To the waterworks. I like that the ones that you drown in aren't the ones that have water or deeps in the title. They really keep me guessing. You don't need to kill the looter kobolds, just interrupt them or stop them finishing the loot spell cast. Oh. my hunter will make it to 600, I believe.
Oh, can you toss me lead?
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you.
What, you don't like my brand?
It's not that I don't like him, it's just that I would prefer not to hang out with him.
Careful! The totem's power will drain whenever you take a step.
Oh, it's this one. They must have fixed it.
That device keeps us safe from the poison. Hold on to it.
If I have a character that only does cooking and fishing, will you to gain acuity? No. Because you need something that will, at a minimum, give you knowledge, and secondary profs don't have any knowledge. But what you could do is you could pick up, like, if you didn't want to spend any gold on it, really, or much gold on it, you could pick up mining and herbing, and then as you get, like, your weekly knowledge from that, which is really easy to get, you don't have to do much, you'll get acuity for that. It'll be slow. The faster way would be to pick up a crafting prof like enchanting, and then do work orders, but then you have to spend some gold, like, leveling it up and stuff. I'm farming like 50 dirt piles for my last enchanting knowledge. I cannot take it much longer. I'm so sorry. That's happened to me too. Oh, my pet's dead. Also, I'm doing almost as little damage as Bran, and I think he's a healer. I should try a little harder here. Something's changed about the Delve story rotation. I don't know much about the Delve stories yet. Something eventually will talk me into doing them, but so far nothing's really sold me on it. I thought I was going to be more excited about the dirigible than I turned out to be.
Hey, you give that!
Hazel,
Yes?
what is your most memorable fish that you caught whenever you go out fishing?
Ooh. Fish that I caught. So not that I almost caught.
Could be almost as well.
Because I've got a couple of good ones that got away. I had a huge lingcod follow my line in almost all the way to the shore and then turn tail and thrash like a shark on its way out.
Ooh.
I don't
Those are
even
the
think
ones
I
with
could
the
have reeled
third
it in
feet,
with my
yeah.
gear. I don't know, that thing could have eaten me. But actually caught?
Mhm.
I caught a cutthroat trout once. Just once. I mostly catch rainbow trout. But it was pretty cool.
You! Be
I
nice.
thought it was actually bleeding, like, from its gills because of the red, and then it wasn't. That's just what they look like. Pegsley, do you want to come with me?
No, kill me!
Oh, he's coming. That's good. Do we need to go back into that corner to get the thing?
No, it's just a power. I think we can do it without.
Okay. I have not done the pink Electel. I did not update the profession week or either. Tracking the catch up very good. I just don't see what's different. I don't see what I'm missing if I do my crafting orders every day. I don't think it's going to tell me anything that I'm not already doing. I'm more excited about the dirigible if you could use it inside delves. Okay. Oh, it's one of the stories of the Hellfall mushroom delve. You eat a mushroom and you go on a trip. Oh my goodness. No, I haven't done that one yet. I think that it would be more important if I was doing patron orders on multiple characters. But because I only do them on my main, I just check them every day when I log in.
Have you found any good money makers for your professions?
Not for alchemy, actually. For alchemy, the most I do is maybe like a concentration gold harmonious horticulture every couple of days.
Hmm.
And that's okay, it's a couple thousand gold, but enchanting is better. I can make a couple good enchants now and then, and those are still selling fairly well. But I probably make just as much gold just mining and herbing, or at least I did before the prices fell. Things definitely got a lot cheaper in a hurry. The way mining prices dropped is making me miserable. There's always an upside. It must be more affordable for crafters now. But yeah, kind of annoying if you liked farming.
I would imagine there's a correlation of like crafters getting more knowledge, being able to use like more of the less materials, or being able to make like rank 3 stuff, and prices going down.
Yeah, plus as gatherers continue to get more kitted out, they're going to be getting higher quantities of stuff for the same amount of effort. Happy to see herb prices come down because pots and flasks are coming down too. Yeah, flasks at like 8k per was kind of crazy for the gold ones. I wasn't even using the gold ones. Turns out I'll spend about 1,000 gold for a flask to use for keys or raid, and that's about my limit. Well, hey, don't mind if I do.
Hey, we friends, okay?
But I don't think that urban ore prices could drop far enough for me to not want to pick up stuff that I see still. I'll not do it for 2 gold per ore. I guess if it gets below 1 gold, then we stop worrying about it. Did you notice that meat prices actually came up?
Really?
Yeah, the basically beef and the worm flanks and the wings and everything that was like sub 1 gold each. Now that people are just cranking out hearty feasts and stuff, they've come up and stabilized around 5. Or at least they did. I don't know what they're at now, but... Because you can just go through so much of it. Making the portion steaks. Good use of my cooking ult. Do you like double pulling these?
We can. I'm down.
I just didn't want to assume. Oh, sorry. Forgot that I had the thing. I tried to drop it once with the button, and then my add-on blocked it, and then I went, welp, I guess I'm holding it forever. Cannot be bothered to find another way to do this. I'm sure it's possible. Oh. Forgot that was the thing. Oh, we didn't quite make it to the checkpoint.
It's in the next room.
Yeah, this is a delve. Oh, hang on, I didn't pick up the thing. Getting Flurm back out. Main gold sink I'm saving up for right now is fully upgrading all my heirlooms. Got all the gold sink mounts I want. Nice. I've been spending a surprising amount of gold just to keep in consumables for keys and raid. I'm back. I'll
You never
respect the
left.
blazing wick this time.
Whenever you take a step.
I'm glad Moosy's come through. He likes those beds. I have that same bed 3 times over. And he loves them.
How many beds is too many beds?
I
None?
don't know. I did have a thought that if I didn't have so many that maybe he would spend more time in the office if this was like his only bed or one of 2. But I don't want to do that to him, you know? Sometimes he wants to lay down in different spots. I want him to have a comfy place to lay down everywhere. Just a
See,
little
probably
puppy.
heats up your office, yeah.
It does help, I think. The computer does work too, for sure.
Hmm.
Especially in Raid, my fans were like chugging last night in Raid. Something about Onsurek when we pull.
Yeah, I don't understand that. People were saying that it's like lagging their computer, even though they did like the details fix and stuff.
I didn't even hear about the details fix.
You're supposed to basically just make it so that like, your details doesn't update every so often. I have mine set
Oh.
for like a lower amount, like it updates like every second and a half or 2 seconds or something like that.
That seems smart. Is that just like an easy setting to change?
Yeah.
Gosh, details has so many options. Oh, update interval. I found it.
Yeah.
So if
What's
I
yours
just put it
at?
to 1 or like 1.5.
Yeah.
There we go. Done. I don't know if I had that problem, but just in case it doesn't hurt.
Oh, let's get the checkpoint.
You got the checkpoint?
Yep. Bash bad kobolds.
This is kind of giving me hardcore classic flashbacks.
The kobolds.
Spawned waves of ambushing kobolds. Or maybe they were gnolls. I thought they were kobolds. They were very scary.
I think they were kobolds if they were in the cave that I'm thinking of.
It was Stonetail Mountains, I think.
Yeah.
I miss hardcore. That was so fun. The first 20 levels are so fun. The rest of it can bite me.
I totally went into hardcore thinking I really wouldn't play that much. Like I would try it on, like, oh hey, look, it's the new thing.
Yeah, same, actually. I was just like humoring the universe, really. Well, everybody else is doing it. Sure. Today I shall try. It was like the perfect version of classic for me too.
Yeah.
Low commitment, slow pace, solo outdoor gameplay. Ooh.
So you gotta do like all the stuff that you like to do, and no one could really say anything about it because
Yeah.
you were being safe, like the
I was being
professions and
safe.
stuff.
Safety first. Being able to like grind 40 leather and make 1 pair of pants. And then put them on and then enchant them, being like, yep, this was the move. Hang on. Dog cam. I think
That's a
he's the
sleepy
king of
dog.
naps.
Yeah.
It's you.
Hardcore was more fun running a non-pet class where you had to deal with everything personally. I disagree. Personally. I loved pet management in hardcore. Especially on my warlock. Like on a multi-pull, being like, okay, I'm gonna get my pet to taunt this one and then attack this one. And I'll dot this one first and then this one, and then by the time I rip thread on this one, I can tank this one for a couple seconds, and then taunt's gonna come back here. Like, I'd planned things out more than I ever planned in my life. Still haven't streamed Baldur's Gate 3. I tried it a bit. I did play it for a minute. I had too much ego to turn it down to easy mode, and I'm not good enough to play it on normal.
You know what? I'm getting my own totem.
That's fair. Died on a 58 prop pally. Oh no. He's cute. I love his feet. They almost look clean because he dunked all 4 of them in a puddle and then I toweled them off when I got home.
Interesting.
You want me to have it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get the other one.
Can you use your hero?
Yeah.
Also, can you stand closer to the guy?
What are you, a melee? Listen.
Also, can you move your pet?
Come on, pet, back here, back here. There we go. Just the worst. Just the absolute worst.
You know, you don't have a dead zone on retail.
I'm genuinely forgetting. It is hard because my pet's tanking, so I have to call it off every time I want him to move. So I'm back here because I do want him to move. There we go. Although, no, that is how it works. What do you mean there's nothing to attack? Oh. I think my pet died.
Turtle.
Hang in there.
Where's our wind coat?
You have it.
No, I mean like the refill. I need another one. I broke this one. I am not taking 8s nearly seriously enough. Alrighty.
We did it.
You should have taken the totem. Alright, are we rich? You know, these are giving me 7 gold instead of 5. That's something.
What'd you get?
Oh, it wasn't even for the bountiful chest. I got veteran warband legs.
Oh, nice.
Those are actually an upgrade for this character. Oh, don't give me gloves. I have gloves.
Fantastic.
I got legs.
Yeah, I'm gonna just wear them. Oh, they're cool looking too. It's like a skirt pants thing. It's a cape for my legs.
We go to Halifal.
Halifal. How do you like to get there?
Exit the dell and then just fly.
Oh yeah, I guess we're already in the Ringing Deeps. For some reason I thought we were going to be up top. I gotta turn in my Delver's Call quest because this is the first time I've done anything.
Do you intend to idle all day?
I managed to not accidentally fly up the carway this time.
Yeah.
I usually do that. So no key here, eh? Unless we do like the Radiant Cache actually for spreading the light.
Yeah, you want to do that? You want to just dump our lesser key things?
Yeah, I mean I only have 3 fragments, but
Oh.
Maybe it'll count.
The lamplighters are stretched thin. For the Arathi to survive, we must settle in lands shadowed from Beladar's light. The darkness strikes out.
Did they nerf these? I remember you used to get like a lot of fragments from these things.
Aid us, outsider. Be our beacon in the darkness.
Or like radiant remnants.
Yeah.
Maybe?
I just got 2.
You did get 2.
3.
It's just nice because I'm also getting like veteran gear that I probably have a couple of. I've got like an adventurer ring. The rest of my stuff's actually catching up. I've got explorer bracers, adventurer cloak still.
Where do I see how many fragments I have?
It's got 12 per week to, at a minimum, do 4 keyframes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. My main like can't run out of them. My main's got like 100 plus.
Yeah, it was that first week.
Plus, I'm pretty sure I was just running around killing all kinds of stuff I didn't need to be.
Farmhands alike. Parasites to the Arathi in every sense.
Oh, actually, if we can get up to 60 enemies here, then I can get an extra lamplighter cache, and maybe I'll finally get lucky and get the kitty cat.
Yeah, sure.
Really? I'm not saying I need to get it before you do.
I have it already.
Oh, man.
I got it like, I think the first or second cache or something.
Oh, no. I knew you had the Awakening the Machine one. I didn't know you had this one, too.
Yeah, I randomly got it. I was just
You
doing this,
get
I think, on the shop.
everything. Oh, dear.
With the Lashrooms driven back, our farms can heal from their blight.
Nope.
Your courage brings hope to these shadowed
I've got
lands.
30 attempts logged. But I should have enough, yeah, I've got enough fragments to turn into keyframes at least.
What is the mount called again?
Dauntless Imperial Lynx.
Yeah, this thing. It doesn't fly though.
But no, but it's a cat. Nice kitty. I'm just juicing up Lesser Keyflames. I'm not doing their quest or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Odd number of ground mounts, the 6-pack considering. Yeah, I kind of would have thought that maybe they would let you mount in more of the raid or something to kind of... Well, I guess maybe that was just wishful thinking. Give you another place to use them. Because, yeah, we didn't even level on the ground. We were skyriding from the jump.
Yeah.
I don't remember where the keys are, apparently. Oh, here's one.
Waterways have always been dangerous in Hallowfall. Fierce predators of the undersea slither up and prey upon the fisher folk. Keep them clear.
Coffer key?
You may not share our faith.
My
but
bird's
your
a little
valor is
tired.
a beacon
I'll
that
make it.
rivals
Where's our delve here?
You have
South.
our gratitude.
Skittering Breach?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hopefully we can do this one a little faster. If there's anything to carry, it's all you. I'll catch up. What's your favorite of the zones? Do you have a favorite? Like the War Within zones?
I don't think I have a favorite. Weirdly enough, like nothing comes to mind immediately.
No, I think that's reasonable.
I mean, I like the look of Halifal. I think it goes Halifal, Isle of Dorn, and then the Ringing Deeps and Azkahet are just kind of whatever to me.
Yeah. I like the Ringing Deeps better than I thought I would.
Mm.
Ooh, I don't know if I've seen this one. Ringing Deeps really surprised me. It's pretty. And then I like the concept of Halifal a lot. The big crystal and the Arathi down here is kind of cool.
Those ships are coming for us.
Ringing Deep side quest really made it. I haven't fallen in love with Azkahet yet, but so far it's just been a lot of pheromones. You gotta stink like the right people.
Don't stop there. As he gets hit by it.
Right? Me making a raid guide. I really appreciate you doing these delves with me.
Oh yeah. I mean, Phil needs them too.
I'd be very slow on my own. I don't think I would do them on my hunter, to be honest, if it was just me. Even my priest is pretty slow to do delves. Turned into a pretzel.
A moose pretzel?
Here's your take of the spoils.
Does Bran have a level cap? Is it 80 like us? He must
Yeah,
have
I
a level
actually don't know.
cap. Is it 60? 60. Oh. Thought I heard 60. That's where the achievement stopped. Gotcha. Okay. So I am not close. I think I'm at like 38 maybe.
It seems like it really helps if you have, if you like doing delves, and then
Yeah.
two, like if you have like a bunch of vaults to just do like the bountiful delves every day,
Right.
because they're leveled
Yeah.
like warbound.
That makes sense. Bran has no cap as the final boss of the trilogy. He takes all the loot, all the relics, all the power. Decides to take over Azeroth for himself. This is the week to level him as well. 25% extra XP. Is this the last boss?
I think so, but I think we're just getting them weak. Oh,
Oh, you're right. It's just says to chase him. Oh, I see. Bran as a raid boss would be really interesting mechanically. He does seem multi-talented. There's lots of different stuff
Alright.
he can do.
hear me out. Bran is the final boss of the expansion, but like, he actually like goes inside Magni and they make like a Megazord, you know?
my gosh. We hatch his epic egg, and it has something worse than anybody could have imagined. I could totally see them actually doing an Explorers League Council fight. Uh-oh. Oh. He marries Zal. She doesn't really strike me as somebody who's like hot on the prowl. She's like on the marriage market. I don't know if she's looking. Nothing about her screams, I want to settle down.
I mean, who knows? Maybe if there was like another like good-looking talking weapon in the mix.
Snappers.
Yeah. Or Moria or whatever.
Yeah.
What have we here?
I feel like I'm not doing something correct damage-wise. I should probably look it up sometime. They may have changed since Dragonflight. I was doing okay in Dragonflight. Millhouse already has a wife. Are they still married? Are they reconciling? That fight was funny. I like that. She was mad. What's this do?
It's the puzzle.
Oh. Wow, I'm really smart. Those aren't pets, that's a whole zoo. Yeah, BM Hunter's got a lot going on. It used to bother me. I used to really prefer the fantasy of my hunter with one pet that I had a lot of history with and not just like a menagerie. But I've kind of gotten over it, I guess. Plus, the monkey's Brand's. That ain't mine. I'm not responsible for that one. Time to make a Volpera hunter that summons a herd of alpacas. It's always a good time for that. Alpacas look like I want to give them a hug and they don't want any part of it. Central conflict of alpacahood.
Those ships are coming for us!
Here's what I'm guessing for patch zones. Undermine to deal with Gallywix, and then around the Empire, fight the Emperor. Whether that's the final boss or not, I'm not sure. Usually the general initial evil that we start out with either gets sorted out kind of mid-expansion, or they wrap it up at the end. So like if we started it with Xalatath and the Void, I don't know if we're going to be done with the Void anytime soon, actually. But I would expect something there.
Didn't they say that we're not going to be dealing with Xalatath because it's like the first of 3 or whatever? Like, she's like an ongoing thing? Or something?
Maybe. Sounds true. Yeah, because if we're listening to her yammer for the next, like, 3 years, 6 years, that's a lot of Xalatath.
Alright, here now.
I just jump scared myself by almost walking off the edge. Actually frightened me. Hinted at Zal lasting through multiple expansions. Well, that's fine, but she might need to take a little break. Otherwise, she's going to get a little overexposed. We've seen a lot of her initially. She must take a backseat. There's something else going on.
We still have... Is it... What's his name? The Earth guy? Earth Dragon? You know what I'm talking about? The guy from Dragonflight?
Mildly rings a bell. Iridicron, yeah. Yeah, that makes more sense than Mud Dormu.
Mud Dormu.
Didn't say it was a good guess. There we go. Achievements or something.
I'll give you a hand with this one.
You're a Delver of the Depths.
I'm a Delver of the Depths.
What'd you get?
Ooh, bracers. Veteran bracers. Oh, that wasn't even from the end thing. What did I get from the end thing? I got, ooh, champion crossbow.
Oh.
We love
there you go.
that. I'm glad I didn't enchant my weapon. It would have lasted about 5 minutes. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking.
Does look cool.
It's got a lot of rope on it.
Yeah.
It's a crossbow. It looks like it's firing a grapple shot, to be honest with you. That's probably why it's got a lot of rope on it. Yeah, it's a hook shot. That's what it is.
Do you want to turn in your Delve weekly quest or whatever?
Yeah. I should also probably take a break at some point. I haven't gotten up yet. Probably,
Sounds good.
anyway. So I have a...
The answer's here.
Do hunters just put regular weapon enchants on their bows now? It's not like a scope anymore.
I'm not sure actually.
Let me see. BM Hunter. Weapon.
Oh weird, this time it didn't give me a piece of gear. Gave me 1600 gold though, and a bunch of resources.
Yeah, they want me to get Authority of the Depths for single target or Stonebound Artistry for AoE. That's annoying.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old. If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Regular enchants. Now you no longer need scopes. That's nice.
You want to take your break and then do the last bountiful?
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm just enchanting my weapon before I forget. Might help me. Might not, who's to say. Alright, I will be right back. Okie dokie. So I think heading, I mean I could probably clean up my bags a little bit, but I think we're going to head to the bottom zone to do one more Bountiful Delve. And then it's going to be kind of annoying that I'm going to be 4 of 5 for this, but unless I want to just do a non-Bountiful Delve, I should probably Probably. Oh, hang on. Those are champion. I need to put those on. Champion gloves. I thought I had hero gloves. No, I have a hero belt. That's what's going on there. Get rid of some of this stuff. I've gotten a lot of gear actually today from doing these Delves My Hunter. It's kind of handy. Not that I'm gearing her up, but if I was, not a bad way to do it.
Fine, leave. I was done talking to you.
She's up to 593. I wonder if I can send any upgrades on her.
Hello?
Hello! Yeah, it's nice that allied races are a lot easier to unlock than they used to be.
There is much to be done.
Where's your helm?
What do you mean, where is my helm?
Oh, it's grayed out.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's just because... Oh, no, it's because it's fully upgraded. It's like it's on my head. What? Are, gear upgrade catch-ups account-wide, or no?
Yeah.
Oh, they are?
Mhm.
So I have, like, full discounts on this character.
Yeah, so like when you like go to upgrade something and you see they're highlighted in green,
Yeah.
you're getting your discounts.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, I'm gonna need more flight stuns in this character, but, I guess there's no harm in it. So if I
When do we start doing Mythic Plus on these characters? When do we start raiding on these characters? Do you want to join a Mythic guild?
Listen,
Do you have any
down.
interest in MDI?
Stay vigilant.
Shush over there. Alright, so all my champion stuff is 4 of 8. I could probably crank one of my veteran pieces all the way. I don't have any tier, but... And I could catalyze. I just, I've been waiting to see if anything would, like, happen for me the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, because you should have some champion stuff from doing the delves that we did. Opening the chests.
Do. But I only have 1 champion piece in a tier slot. The rest of it's all veteran. If I had 2 champion tier slot pieces, then I would go for it. But maybe we'll get one from this next delve. Or the Delver's Cult chest, that would work too.
Mm.
I'm looking at the Wowhead cheat sheet. How do I play my class? Oh, hang on, it didn't have rotation. There it is. How to play Beastmaster Hunter. Keep frenzy and roll the hunt up. Cast kill commands. Maintain high uptime on your dots. Okay, looks like our delve is... somewhere. Hello? Actually, no idea. I just assumed it would be in the bottom zone because we've had one in each zone so far.
Oh, it is. I'm at it right now.
Oh, okay, I found it. I was having an eyeball moment. It's where my eyeballs don't work. Imagine if you had to do the whole Suramar for Nightport like back in the day. How are you today, Hazel? I'm doing all right, thank you. How are you? I'm keeping warm. Or at least I'm doing my best to keep warm. Oh, you getting up, bud? We lost the dog. If he stays gone, I'll turn the webcam back off. Alright. Maybe my damage will get better. I got a bunch of upgrades. Hi, sweetie. There he goes.
Is this an underwater one?
I didn't buy any potions, but I'll just drown. It's fine.
Same.
Guess I'll just drown. Oh, I didn't keep the Spear Fish cast. I meant to. My spec? I imported a spec.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is a very boring story. Nobody really cares but me. I imported a spec for Delves, and I got it off Wowhead, so I didn't make it myself, so I couldn't have messed it up personally. And I guess I'm just used to having more resets on my barbed shots. It used to be in Dragonflight really easy to maintain a triple stack of Frenzy with your barbed shots because, or Thrill of the Hunt or whatever. Maybe both. Because you'd get like resets every time you like Bestial Wrath, and you would also get procs, and I feel like I'm not really getting much of that now.
Did you have like a tier set that helped with that too?
Oh, I don't know what the tier set does. Maybe that'll be useful. DM doesn't feel good right now, that's why. Okay, as long as it's not just something I'm doing like horrifically wrong. Survival feels better. Yeah, but survival's melee. I didn't play a hunter so I could be a melee. Higher haste and crit. Oh yeah, I guess I do get procs. I just need to get more of them. But I definitely used to get like 2 free reset procs, like, or reset charges every time I Bestial Wrath, and that's not part of the spec. I don't even know if it's still part of the class. Marksman time? Eh. Too old to like change. Oh, a thingy. Oh no, not this thing. Oh, I did it. Actually, it's fine. That one was easy, I guess. Feels so squishy on Marksman. Did they make the bubbles more friendly?
I hope so.
It feels a little bit better.
I can't remember the last time that I did this delve.
It's been a couple weeks for me.
Where's Brain going?
Brain? Oh yeah. I think he's trying to kite. Uh-oh. I'm drowning. I'll be back.
Okay, there's a bubble right here.
Well, it wasn't up then. Yo, Forsaken must be just chilling. And then obviously Warlocks. And then people that rot water breathing pots.
I launched myself off. I pulled a Demon Hunter.
Yeah, it's a live webcam. That's my puppy. His name is Moose. He is gonna be 1.5 in mid-November. I've been rounding up because I don't like who I am when I'm telling people my dog is like 14 months old. Quality content right there.
If Moose had a human voice, what would it sound like?
That's a great question. Imagine if he just opened his mouth and it sounded just like our friend Jan's. Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah, it sounds exactly like this YouTuber that I watch.
I can see it. It's very animated. It's good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always imagine Moose having like a low, deep tone. And then being like calm but stubborn about stuff. Because that's usually the mood, most of the time.
Whoa!
What happened
Did
to
you
you?
see that?
No.
So I hit the hunt, and I zoomed right through the wall. And off into the abyss.
And died.
Yeah.
Oh,
Horribly.
dear. Horribly. I'm not really qualified to be fighting any of this by myself. Like Eeyore? Yeah. Little Eeyore. Moose gets a little pouty whenever I don't let him do anything fun. I imagine from his point of view all of my rules are completely arbitrary. Doesn't understand why he's not allowed to jump on the cat or eat all the grass or, you know, catch a mouse, terrorize a bunny, stare at everybody walking down the street, just sitting and staring. He stares at, like, toddlers. Maybe they're interesting and dog-sized, or like they just make fascinating noises, or maybe he's just trying to figure out if they're my nephew, because he likes my nephew and they get along. But I think it makes toddlers' parents uncomfortable, because my dog is pretty big, and he'll just stop dead in the street, like across the street from like a toddler, and he'll just watch them. His propensity for baked goods shapes. Baker and Daniel Todd. He's more of a poo than an Eeyore, and Kira's a rabbit. Kira is a rabbit, actually. Oh. Why do you have to go and do that? Bother. It's one of those toddler parents be holding my toddler back from running out of... Sometimes there's little kids will come up to him and they'll be like, "Doggy!" and they'll want to say hi, or... We greet sometimes. I usually keep a pretty close hold in his harness. Not because I think he's gonna bite a child, but he might jump and land on a child, and I'm not having that, so... just to stop him from accidentally crushing anybody. But it's always really cute when I hear a kid talking to their parents about, "Did you see the doggy? It was a big doggy." "No, did you see it?" Gotta make sure mom and dad actually saw it. Can't let him get away with this yes dear stuff. Gotten pretty good at not running. Got jumped on a few times. Not scared of puppies unless they bark at her. Aww.
There's treasure close by.
Yeah, the only time I ever get concerned is when there's toddlers that are like roaming the street like alone. That's when you start looking around being like, is anybody on top of this? And usually it's somebody who just hasn't come out of their house yet. But that's the only thing that I'd ever side-eye. Everything else is fine. People are living their lives. Dogs alone too. That'll sometimes somebody will like let their dog out, and they'll be like slow following them out the house. So there's just a dog kind of walking in the street, being like, "I'm off on an adventure." Like, are you lost? Should I be comparing your photo to posters? I've never found a lost cat, but I always keep tabs on all the posters just in case. Kid that went off dogs for years because she got super scared by some big barks early on. They're pretty scary. I was scared of dogs for a while as a kid because I got nipped by my grandparents' dog. I probably had it coming. I'm sure I like didn't read body language, but I got not like badly bit or anything, but I got chomped a tiny bit, and I was definitely very worried about dogs because before that I just thought they were big teddy bears. Tabs on all the tabbies. Indeed. I should repair. Plus, being observant of cats helps, because that way if you see a cat in the street, and you're like, well, that cat lives around here, it's always in this area, you see it in this window sometimes, you're like, well, now a cat's just home. And then you can kind of start to spot when there's a cat in an area that's not usually there. And usually that's fine too, but there are a lot of lost cats going around, so it's worth noting. Some kids running up to my dog too. The craziest thing any of them ever did was there was a little kid that was either unsupervised or maybe being supervised by an older child that walked up to my dog and like just started patting him on the head. Nice doggy. It was okay, but that kid's gotta learn at some point, otherwise you're gonna lose an arm. I don't blame any kids for loving the doggies, though. I love all the doggies too. I see all the dogs, other dogs walking around the city, and every time I'm like, oh, you see that one? That one was fluffy. That one was cute. That one had big ears. Like I'm a child. Moose curled up in the teeny tiny corner. Dog would have given the kid a big fat kiss in the face. Okay. Moose likes to do that to my nephew. He'll give my nephew like a big lick right up the face, and of course my nephew's a baby and Moose has got a pretty big tongue, so he can cover like the whole thing with one lick. And my nephew just goes, I think he just thinks it's gross.
You ready?
Yep. Off and away. Go. All the dogs. I'm starting to think that maybe more times in my life I should have asked to meet people's dogs when I really wanted to if the dog looked at all interested, because whenever somebody stops to meet Moose, he just loves it. It makes his whole day. Now, there's a lot of dogs that I've walked past that maybe I could have gotten to pet or let them sniff my hand or something. And I just needed to ask. Not all the time, but you know. Bubbles. Imagine that face being slobbered all over the light. Oh, I wasn't watching. I was reading chat. That's my bad. Sorry.
I'll remember this.
The one place where it's awkward to have Moose around, though, is if someone's trying to walk a reactive dog past him, like on the other side of the street or something like that, and they're just doing their darndest to like distract their dog and like redirect their dog. And meanwhile, Moose is making things 10 times worse by like staring and like trying to like play bow and jump around and be like, hey, do you want to play with me? Let's play. And it's not helpful. And I'm trying to stop him from doing that. And it's hard because he really, really, really wants to. He does not have a minding his own business gene. He will stare at any dog, and the only time he really disengages is if they're not paying attention to him. So if it's a dog that's having a hard time leaving him alone too, then it's a bit of a time. The best boss because all the damage is avoidable, but you have to pay attention because the fungi explode real quick. Yeah, I mean, I do my best. We always make sure that we are giving any dog as much space as we can. We'll cross the road if we need to. I'm definitely doing my best to like put my body between Moose and the dog and like distract him and get him to watch me and try and get him to not. I'm not just letting it happen, but it's definitely not perfect. Oh, sometimes I wish he could just like eyes forward keep walking, and maybe one day he will. He's still pretty young, but it's hard for him because he really wants to play. Although, if a dog barks at him like through a fence and it jump scares him, he will jump like 2 feet in the air and then his butt will tuck under him and then he'll scamper away as fast as possible. He doesn't linger at fences with dogs barking. He gets out of there. I guess I should release, huh?
Now we have 2 heroic vault slots.
Oh, for some reason I thought these mobs wouldn't aggro. I thought it was like a Mythic Plus key after you've finished it. Oh no.
Can you feign death?
But my pets. Oh, actually it worked. Crazy. Oh, Bran. Bran, don't make it worse. Come on, Bran. Oh, I don't know if I had any pets actually. They might be dead. That might be why I was dying so much. Velvet is 8. On to everything that's happening around here. Yeah, maybe he'll never grow out of it. Sometimes we walk by dogs that are like that. They're just kind of doing their own thing. They'll check things out. Not every dog walks in a straight line. Okay, I got a champion ring. Unfortunately, it is the same title as the champion ring I'm already wearing. that. We should have 2 vault slots, huh?
Yeah. Do you want to do like a quick 2 or something like that to just
Yeah.
like finish the weekly?
Yeah, let's do that. Is there a particular one you like doing for that?
Not really. I heard the Isle of Dorn.
Okay. Velvet's a very cute name for a dog.
Gonna do Fungal Folly.
Yeah, sure. Maybe we'll get to eat some mushrooms and see some pink Alex. I didn't expect this to take until... I mean, I know we, like, kind of got keys and... I'm not the fastest delver, but I didn't think I'd be here till 11:15. She was named that already at the shelter in Spade, and I kept it. Alright. Oh, presents? Or is this a mugging? Oh. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, so that's 10 gold I get to keep. You wanted to do a 2, a 1?
Let's do a 1.
That big mushroom could launch us right now. Those spores will blow up if we hit them. Bet we can bounce on those tiny mushrooms.
So many forever bugs out there. Yeah, at a certain point, I think sometimes they just think it's not worth their time to fix. Or maybe somebody like takes a look at it, and it would be like dangerous to fix, like it would have a chance of breaking other things, and if it's not really bothering many people as it is. You gotta make sure your solution's not worse than the problem.
Look around. There's treasure here.
I don't like this.
Why?
Oh, because I'm doing it wrong, you can move. Okay.
Hmm.
Can you move?
Yeah. You just can't move like crazy far away.
In love with the mud skipper pets. The real faves are the bugs that make a return due to other things getting fixed. You gotta click the stone. You at least have to get close to it. When you get close to it, it'll light up in the middle, and your chat log will tell you that a respawn point has been unlocked. That's usually what I check. I have a green and purple mud skipper. It's the best new hunter pet they've added in years. Oh, hang on, I can help. Why's it gotta be green on green? What's up with that? Would you ever go mushroom hunting for edible mushrooms?
Hmm. Knowing my luck, I would be going hunting once.
Yeah, that was kind of what I was thinking too. Where's the mushroom, by the way? How do I get up here?
Oh, you mean you can't double jump?
No.
Oh, that's weird.
Maybe I have to go around.
That's more like it.
Maybe I have to go really far around. I'll be with you eventually. Everything in Delves bullies me. Where are we going?
That's more like it.
No, I'm lost. This isn't a way.
I actually don't know where the mushroom is. I feel like there should have been a mushroom there for you.
Yeah, I also felt that way. I'm gonna go look again. Maybe it's on the other end. But I feel like I've had a mushroom right there before.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't easily get up that way. I'll try it again. It looks like maybe you should be able to. No. Well. No. Yeah, I don't know.
Then my question is, will it bork you if I kill this boss and you don't touch it?
I don't know. Well, there's a mushroom back here. Maybe I can, like... Oh, I found it.
You did?
Yeah, it was farther back than I expected. I'm coming. Hold on, wait for me.
I'm going.
Don't! Stop!
That's more like
You stopped to mine.
No, nuh-uh.
I'm looking at you.
Nope. Can't be true. Poor bastard.
Alright, you ready for the damage amp?
Damn it. Damn. There
We did it. Just watch. We're both gonna get maps now because we decided to do a one.
we go. Yeah.
It's just how it goes. Alright, let's go turn in our weekly.
Right, yeah. My, oh no, I can use my Stone of the Hearth. That'll work.
I just took the, what's it called? The helicopter out.
Mm. Alright, what are you hoping for? Don't open your box yet. We should go open them.
Yeah, as is tradition.
Yeah.
Here, I'll mark you. You pick the spot.
Let's go up here. I like seeing where the waterfall just starts from.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for either another ring, a cloak, or... Yeah, ring or a cloak, actually.
I want shoulders, cloak, Yeah, shoulders and cloak. Oh, I went too high.
There we go. All right.
I'm ready.
You ready?
Yep.
Drum roll. Go. I got bracers.
I got shoulders.
Oh, nice. Congratulations. You manifested them. These are still an upgrade, so I'm happy.
Congratulations.
My M level's up probably like 10 to 13 points today.
Greetings, sir.
Yeah, mine went up by 2. And I still need to upgrade some stuff.
Nice. Well, thank you very much for helping me with my hunter delves.
Yeah, of course.
That was huge. I think I'm gonna do some story questing now.
Sounds good to me. I'll catch you later.
See you later. Okay. Well, that's great. I am up to 597. I think my vault will have some options in it. Bye, Flame. Super nice to help out. I think I would have been a mess in those delves on my own. We can get them done. I think I have maybe soloed a delve my hunter. I don't know, maybe not. But definitely makes it easier with a friend. Could probably stand to get an enchant for that ring.
My directive is to serve you.
That's my bank. That's not what I'm looking for. You know how dirt pals give about 1 valor stone per? Some give 2, some give 0. Evens out. Sounds true. I couldn't tell you that I've noticed that before, but it sounds about right. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have 3 vault slots. Although only 2 of them are gonna be any good, but I now have over 100 more stones than I started the day with, and still no knowledge. Should we hit you with the, are you sure you didn't put it in your bank? You definitely don't have it in your bags. Wow, that's unlucky. Yeah, I've never gotten a map. But I haven't done that many delves. Done some. I must have a journey of some description.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at
Have a
least
weak order.
2
So yeah.
centuries old.
Far be it from me to question the weak order. There we go. Yeah. Lore drop sells nicely still. No, you can't have it for that price. They're trying to scam me. Puppy, are you having a good sleep? Oh, they almost scammed me. You having a good snooze over there? I'm a little jealous. I'm not even tired. I don't even want to go back to sleep. Bed just sounds nice to get warm. I have a ridiculous new plan to keep my feet warm at my desk that I'm gonna give it a few... Give a week or so to get a verdict on. Puppy. Down to 693. Very important to keep a warm nose. I love that he just puts all 4 of his paws in like a little pile. He's just got a little pile of feet.
Bring it to me.
Alright, let's go find a side quest line to do in Ashkahet, and maybe we'll read it. A little pile of beans. Velvet does exactly that too. Paw packing. He gets really cuddly in the mornings. If I'm not streaming in the morning and I'll hang out on the couch, he'll just get right up there with me and basically do that, but like on me. It's very nice. He's very warm. Sometimes I just grab him. I like to kind of play with his feet and then he looks at me like, Mom, stop. Why? Okay. Let's get into Shadow Spec. Just time for like a little quest line, you know? A little something. Because that's the last Sojourner achievement I need for War Within Lore Master. We've got a grand total of 2 side quest lines done. Something. Rah! Thank you for the 2-month resub. Appreciate it. What's happened? Oh, there's a black market auction house here. Did I know this?
Speak up.
Does she not have anything? She didn't want to talk to me. Hello?
What do you need?
Do you have a query?
She don't want to talk to me? Maybe you have to unlock her or something. I was just looking for the portal. TIL is a black market vendor in Dornegal. I'm gonna reload. I don't believe it. Have to be level 80. I'm on my main! I am level 80! I've been level 80. On mobile. Oh no, you're fine. It just won't work. She don't want to talk to me. I'm leaving. Maybe there's something else you have to do to unlock it. Now I'm curious, gonna go try it. Alright, there's a million, like, little quest lines here. I also seem to have a lot of Ashkahet quests, so maybe I should just track the ones I'm already on. Maybe not the Kite and Words one. Let's see if we can knock any of these off the map. Only happens when your character isn't tall enough to buy anything. What if she can tell that I'm too broke to buy anything? What if she looked at my gold and went, "Sweetie, no. Come back with some more money." It's weird I can talk to her. Oh. It would be funny if I actually just needed to get hot tire up. She's a panda. It's not like she's 8 feet tall. Black market surprisingly considerate like that.
Sells itself if you ever need any. What's up? Hurry back.
Okay. For some reason I thought that was gonna let me in. It looks like it should. Alright, alright. Oh, I was gonna read, that's right. Alright, there's goblins and they're goblining. They're keeping the pool an appropriate level of filthy. Something transactional to get the Niffin on board. You want to help the venture company? I don't think I do. And you don't mind being disposable? There's monsters in town. I've got a way to make money off this. An electrocution helmet. I call it my debugger hat. Kill the bugs. The Niffin will see you, see the hat at work, and know it's got good reviews. Advertise the debugger hat by hitting Swarmites with it outside tomorrow. Alright. Creepers attacking the goblins. We've got our own anti-creeper perfume. Collect some smell sage bush branches. You betcha. Whenever I pay respects to these things, it doesn't... There's really nothing... It doesn't give me... It says it's a treasure chest, but... I'm not saying I should get something for paying respects, but... You know, I wouldn't say no to some cash. Oh, hey, the hat works. Make sure to listen to a conversation after that quest chain. I'll see if I can remember. Memorials are weird. Only 1 or 2 work a day or something. That's very strange. But they should give you like a little bit of cash or something. enough for the hat. Although it's very good at killing the mobs. Maybe I should keep using it. More Niffin? What's my zone percentage look like? 32 for Ashkahet. Not awesome. A lot of quests. The mob spawns and challenges you. Oh, gotcha. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get any more. Well, where am I at for the fancy ones? I could get lots more fancy crests. We have a very high season cap. I've only earned 37 of a possible 360 gilded crests. If I did a bunch of 9s and up, then I could get some, I could upgrade my gear further. But otherwise I'm being kind of held back by my ruined crest cap here. 9s and up are just a big ask. I've done like a couple of them, but that's really not a lot. They're hard. Hero, champion, hero. Maybe I need more hero gear. Maybe I need better trinkets? I don't know. My trinkets are okay. Maybe there's something better I can use for dungeon healing. Or dungeon DPS. My DPS trinkets are terrible. Scotterelm, thank you for the 64-month resub. Morning, Hazel. Morning, chat. Finally got my Lord of the Rings title this week. Woo! Congratulations. That's exciting. I think it's 10 that they get both tyrannical and fortified. And it's a 10 if you want to get a Mythtrack piece from the end of the dungeon, I think. But a 9 will... Or no, it's a 10... Pardon me. It's a 10 if you want to get a Mythtrack piece from the vault. I think. I really shouldn't talk about this. Clearly I don't know what I'm talking about. But 9s give you the upgrade crest. Yeah. They're both hard. I have one Mythtrack piece because I did take the vault piece. It was a pair of bracers. My gear is really set up more for raid, but I wonder if the long-term bet is to set it up for Mythic Plus, because if I'm never going to Mythic Raid, then the majority of my high-end upgrade stuff is going to come from Mythic Plus. I'm more likely to do 9s and 10s than I am to do Mythic Pluses. So maybe I shouldn't have spent all this gold making this particular Darkmoon Sigil Ascendance weapon, I don't know. 1 of 6 myth, that's 75 gilded crest to fully epic. Crazy. Yeah. Still though, I wasn't really expecting to get any Mythtrack stuff this patch. Okay, I think we've got some stuff to turn in. Extra effects. The hype is real. What exposure the orders will be pouring in. You ever consider becoming a walking advertisement? If you smell feet, you're in the right spot. Nope, nope, nope. Spiders emerging to chew us to death. That's a hard pass. Fair. We can look into that. $639 item still feels insane to me. I mean, the 623 for my myth 1 of 6 is still much better than most of my gear. A lot of my stuff is still champion 4 of 8 because of my getting kind of stuck on gilded crests. Doesn't help that I ruined a few of them.
Well, hello there,
Crimson speaking to keep bugs out if the goblins changed it.
Put your nose where it don't belong. What needs fixing? All parts accounted for.
Goblins removed the incense the Niffin used because it smelled bad. Burn the nest, replace the incense. Okay. Oh, we'll get some Vizier rip.
Bilgewater on duty.
Yeah, I'm most excited about just getting these percentage numbers up. I want as much zone stuff done as possible. If I run out of zone stuff to do, then maybe I'll be more excited to do, like, the delve achievements, maybe? Or maybe then it's alt time. Crank under coins for, or resonance crystals for transmog. The mech rare here beat me so bad. I believe. I jinxed it. One day he's gonna, one day he's gonna do his whole sleep woofing routine on camera, and I'm gonna have a record of it forever. Okay.
Be careful out there.
And then
Lost your way.
all we want is
Keep your nose clean. Let your nose guide ya.
I only have a medium idea of what's going on. You can go back to sleep, honey. You tired? How you doing? You good? He's falling back asleep. Man, there's so much mog from rares still too. Dreaming dog, pure serotonin. That's when I just woke up. Look, if I ever saw one.
Until the next battle. Kahet is
Still feral stag shells on the outskirts.
the
Capture them and bring them back. Okie dokie. It's hard to get comfy. Oh, it's weird. It's like you can loot them, but they made it so you don't need to. And looting them doesn't actually do anything. It's like they couldn't decide what exactly they wanted you to do. Is it a good idea to drink black tea in the evening? That depends on your own physiology, I think. Some people find that caffeine calms them. That's supposedly a common ADHD thing, that a stimulant kind of paradoxically calms your brain down enough that the rest of your body can relax. For many people, caffeine late in the evening is going to disturb your sleep a little bit. And black tea does have caffeine. It doesn't have as much as a cup of coffee, but it's got more than like a green tea or a white tea or a chocolate. I don't drink black tea after 4, but everybody's got their own routines and stuff. And if I do drink a black tea over 4, it's because I'm planning to stay up all night. I can drink a can of Monster, go to sleep right after. Yeah, I've never understood it, because I feel like for me, even if I did get to sleep, the quality of sleep would be worse than if I hadn't had anything in the first place. But I can't, you know, I'm only me. I've never been anybody else. Just because I don't understand something doesn't mean it's not true. Energy drinks at 8 p.m. Yeah, I don't really live that life anymore. I like my cup of coffee in the morning. Maybe some green tea during the day. Lots of water, really. I like water. Cracking it in. But I don't even find that, like, if I used to be able to use, like, a cup of tea to kind of get me over, like, the 4 o'clock slump. Or, like, the afternoon, like, sleepiness. And it doesn't work for me anymore. It doesn't really properly wake me up. I feel like I'm just papering over a big chasm. And it's just not gonna cut it. If I need a nap, I need a nap.
Your skein sings.
Alright, we're looking after some stag shells. Aw, this is kind of nice. Maybe I'll get to keep one at the end. Quest Parchment add-on looks awesome. It's grown on me quite a lot. It's called Dialogue UI. And you can customize it to have more or less like animation zooming in and out of it, and you can change a few things, but I like it a lot. It's a lot comfier if you feel like reading quest text, it's a lot nicer to do it on that screen. Glad we bullied you into it. Yeah, you really took my lunch money. Feeling okay. I was so stiff and sore yesterday that I thought there's no way that yoga in the morning is going to go very well. And then I went anyways because I feel like that's important. And I didn't actually turn out to be any more stiff or sore than normal. I feel like I felt the regular amount of flumpy. I did the standard amount of falling over. Hi, kitty cat. You want to come up here? Oh, yeah. That was a big purr. You wanna share with the class? I'm really lucky. My babies are really cute. I mean, all the kitties and dogs are. I love all of them, but these two are really sweet. And they get along now, more or less. It's nice. We were all hanging out in the same couch this morning. She was on the back of the couch and he was snoozing on the seat.
Have you come to learn? Tread softly.
Find some truffles.
Deal so sweet you can smell 'em a mile
These
away.
beetles ain't gonna clean up after themselves. Stag shells are one of the most important things that Rakush provides a Dubazal with. All carts of supplies. Only creatures that can sniff out Kaheti truffles. You don't want to eat them, they're explosive. Alright, you got it. When they're not being used as weapons, they are quite tasty. You just told me that I didn't want to eat them! Okay, alright.
Okay, come see what I've dug up today.
I want this one. Wait, hang on. There's options. Helioceros, Bulbophil, Stapelia, Durania, Titanium. I'm going with my first one. Now what? Oh, he's coming with me. Okay. I was gonna say, I can't think of anything that people eat that explodes for fun, but I think that is really discounting the legacy of both Gushers and, what's the popping candy called? Why can't I remember the names of them? But you know what I mean. It's literally the whole point. Maybe it doesn't explode on like a flesh chunks flying everywhere since pop rocks, thank you. Not Tide Pods. Not Tide Pods. Love exploding candy. It's just so... Put the Tide Pods down. Thank you. Kids used to dare each other to put a bunch of Pop Rocks in their mouth and then take like a big drink of a carbonated pop, like Coke. Coca-Cola. and the urban legend was that if you did it, you would die. And I feel like that can't be true. Maybe it would just make a mess. I never did it, you know. If there was ever any urban legends that if you did this thing, you would die, my first instinct was, well, then I'm not doing it. Why are we daring each other to do this? I want to live. Bunch of Darwin kids. I was not having it. I was a very safety first kind of child. Just get my kid some Pop Rocks. Not sure he's ever had them. We can do that now with Oreo flavored Coke and Coke flavored Oreo. No, I want off this ride. That's awful. Keep the Pop Rocks from popping until they all gather at the back of your throat, which feels weird. Oh. You good? The urban legend was that Mikey, the kid from the Life cereal commercial, died from doing that. Crazy. I didn't even like doing the thing where you'd say the thing in the mirror to like make a spooky thing happen. Nothing happened. Kids just freaking themselves out. Mikey likes it. I don't remember that commercial. I must have missed that one. Bloody Mary, that's what it was. Say the thing. Before your time. Do kids even do that anymore? The Bloody Mary thing or the... I feel like they have to. That's a classic. What else are you going to do at a sleepover party? I mean, if my newsfeed is anything to believe, they just huff things and die, but that can't be all of them. What if Blizzard stopped the second enchanting knowledge thing to drop to fix their enchanting catch-up? I can't believe you still don't have it. You've been trying to get that this whole stream. I am so sorry.
We are always watching.
Cracker Stag Shell. I didn't unlock these things and a pet. That's cute. There we go. Beginning to look like a functioning swarmery.
Until we tangle.
It wasn't until this moment that they called it a swarmery that I started to realize that this whole thing is a little bit Zerg.
See anything that tickles your fancy or your nose? I'll have more dug up for you later.
800 acuity. Okay, maybe I don't understand the catch-up.
You bet we've got it. You got a nose
I got a
for
pet.
good deal.
I got one Rakush battle shell. I'm gonna keep that. It's pretty big. And then that must have... Yeah, I got the swarmery done. I didn't even know when I went to go do that that was the top entry on the list. Have you finished your Enchanting Weekly quest? Might get the catch-up item after? Yeah. Is it possible... Because I do the Enchanting Weekly at the top of every week. Is it possible I'm not eligible for catch-up because I've been doing it the whole time, so there's no catch-up for me to catch up on? Wish the dirt piles were on handy notes. Have such a hard time seeing them. Because I started week 1. 3 pieces of incriminating evidence. All right. If you really want, you can get your gathering knowledge catch up in a day. Cannot do that with crafting because that is only patron orders. You can run a script to tell you if there's catch up available. Gotcha. Their catch up is disenchanting. Oh. Has this been in place the whole time, or did they just add this in? That's fascinating. Don't get catch up on my main, just dolls. We just now found out about it. You need to find both your world drop knowledge to get that catch up. Gotcha. Yeah, I think I'm okay. I know I haven't updated my week aura, but I'm pretty sure I'm set.
I see you see my wares.
Although if I ever wanted to set up more alts with enchanting,
Return for more.
which isn't a bad idea. You can do pretty well off your concentration if you can get set up with it.
At last, our threads entwine. Oh,
750 cash.
I'll remember
Happy
you.
about that. He lends credence to Onsurek's campaign of misinformation. Wow, I didn't realize Onsurek was fake newsing everybody. This is not how you spell credence. I believe it's time that I sent Misk and his Ilka message. Alright, you betcha. Moose has gone through like 7 different nap positions.
Oh, hello. Oh, see you soon.
Alrighty. What do you got?
Purpose. We protect you.
You did not hear it from me. You get him to buy anything with enough praise and flattery. Huh. It's me. Isn't it kind of crazy that the 0.5 patch potentially in 2 to 3 weeks? Yeah, especially with how huge it looks like it's going to be. Always something new around the corner.
You have questions. I know answers.
New raid we didn't clear Onsurek yet. I don't think it's like a real raid tier. I think it's more, it's closer to like a time walking raid. But I'm just guessing.
Generations of memories.
Oh, he's mad. Cause yeah, we haven't cleared Onsurek either. Tried the heroic raid boss. Was Giga tuned? Yeah, we'll see. Maybe it'll be a whole thing.
What are you doing here?
Always need pictures. Imagine if it was. Am I ready for another? I don't know. I don't see us engaging with it for longer than like a couple of weeks. Crunch time on Guide Productions. Yeah, I don't know. Let's get Onsurek finished before we make any promises. I need to sort out what I want to do or what I feel like I would be good at doing. What I have to offer society at large. I can't just do nothing forever. Time to farm HOJ again. I don't know where Mr. Sunflower is, but he's talking in my chat log. Welcome to my therapy clinic, new friend. Oh boy. I don't know if I've done the Mr. Sunflower quest yet. I hope not, because I kind of want to read them. And anything that I've already done, I would have already kind of skimmed past. Oh. There is a middle ground. No farming stuff, just drops coffer keys, you buy raid loot. I could make my peace with that. Nope. Is she involved with the black market? Maybe maybe there's a quest that you do down here that unlocks the black market in there. This must have something to do with why I couldn't talk to Madame Goya. You guys got any stairs that go downstairs? No. At the edge of the Umbral Bazaar. Maybe I'll worry about it tomorrow. This flying mount is the Swarmite Sky Hunter, and it comes from the glyph hunting achievement. So collecting all of the flying glyphs in the War Within zones will give you the achievement in this mount. I like it a lot because it's easy to get. You can just do it in one day. So I am level 80. I talked to Madame Goya. She didn't want to talk to me. She didn't have anything for me. I promise. We checked earlier.
Welcome, little mouse. Follow your thread, mouse.
80 years old, not level. Have you checked Dragonflight? For what?
I'll be watching.
Female there to see if you can talk to it? No, but I just wanted to see if I could use the one in the War Within.
Your presence has been noted.
I didn't have like an urgent need to buy anything. I just kind of was surprised to see her that I couldn't talk to her.
May your threads hold strong.
Because I used to use the Dragonflight one just fine. On like any of my characters, really. Ah! Are they gonna reimburse me for this? Oh no, I can procure a bottle of his favorite drink. I'm looking this up. I'm way too cheap to give them 1,000 gold. Also, I enjoy that the name of this quest is Wine and Die. Easy to remember. $78,53. Did you do the horrifying puppet quest yet? I don't think so, but I might have skimmed past it. I haven't done very much in this zone though, so. Why do I feel like Flabby probably, if he did do that quest, probably just paid the gold? Oh, there's a rare down here. Absolutely paid the gold. Very lazy. Yeah, I agree. It does have a lot in common with Surmar. Makes sense to pay the gold to save time. You think? It was like a 30-second flight. It was 1,000 gold. Spoodermore.
Where will you assign? I will be watching.
Listen, that's a you problem. He wants me to help him sneak home before his wife sees him, and I don't know exactly why he's out, but it's not the quest I'm doing right now. He can wait.
Hi. Okay, bye.
Here we go.
What are you doing here? I will be watching. The Queen sees all.
That quest is one to pay attention to, the husband and wife. Okay. Oh, see you later, Moo. You can make it through the door. You're smart. You can do it. You don't need my help. Did you close? You closed it more. Oh, honey. Sorry, kitty cat. You want to get? Want to get there? I know. And then you know what? You just keep the chair for now. And I'm just gonna. Hi. We're just gonna. Okay, I think we're almost finished. Weaver's Lair. We're gonna get something. There was a chest. I want to see what's in it. Why is my Delver's journey capped? That's a great question. Did you finish? Maybe your journey's at its end. Oh, kitty left. Funny thing is, I opened the door. He's still in here. He hasn't left yet. Okay. I am in no position to cast aspersions on matters of fickle morality. Okay. Alright. Suit yourself. Leave it to Weaver. When we get here. 159 gold. That's it. It was an epic chest. It seemed like it was going to be a big deal. That's all it had. Oh, my goodness. Alright. I gotta start wrapping up for today. It's time for me to go. Lunchtime. I'm going to be back tomorrow, though, for a Saturday. A weekend stream? I think we should do questing. I think we should do this, and we should have our reading on and turn on the voices and see what's going on. She's giving me a speech, but listen, we're gonna start reading tomorrow. I'm gonna change tomorrow. Thank you all very much for joining me today on this stream. I really appreciate the company. I hope that your weekend kicks off to a fantastic start, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.